Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Lily from Lollipops Tarot, bringing you the first ever pick a card reading on this channel. In today's reading, we will be going into how your person feels. For starters, in each reading, we will be going into what this person is currently going through as of right now, as well as the connection overall. Then we will be going into how this person feels and channel messages from them. And then to wrap up the reading, we will be going into advice and guidance. For this pick a card, we have 3 piles. Pile 1 is the Prisma Visions Tarot. Pile 2 is the Mermaid Tarot. And then for pile 3, we have the Wild Unknown Tarot. So feel free to pick more than one pile, as there may be more than one message for you, but doesn't have to. You may also meditate on the pile to see which one resonates the most with you, but you do not have to do that, obviously. So I will see you in your reading. Hey guys, if you chose the Prisma Visions Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. It's recording. Sorry, just had to check and see if the camera was recording. So I have cards picked out for you, already shuffled and everything. So let me just see. In terms of you guys' pile, regardless of who you are in here, it doesn't matter which person you pick, just choose which one which side resonates with you the most. But I feel like with this peacock person here, I feel like this person is very attractive to you. Maybe that's the reason why you were attracted to this person in the first place, because of their physique and everything. But I feel like right now this person is starting to open up their heart more, especially with the heart with the key. This person is starting to realize their intuition more, where they need to start listening to their intuition. I think that I heard this in one video, but I believe someone said in a video that I chose, or like a pick a card, that your heart is like an extension of your intuition. So I feel like this person, along with these 2 cards, is starting to realize that they need to start listening to their heart more, as well as their intuition, and be more in the present moment, similar to I guess this overall connection. Both counterparts are starting to realize where they need to start being more in the present moment. With this right here, with this card, it says reconnection. It says confronting the distance and end with withdrawal patterns by being honest with yourself and your partner. Remember why you are together and what you love about each other. Yeah, so I feel like this peacock person here, or person A, is starting to realize where they have been disconnecting or withdrawing from the connection. This person may have withdrawn from this connection because of, I guess, fears of opening up themselves to this out person. But regardless, I just feel like as of right now, the universe is giving them opportunities to start connecting with those around them, especially with this gratitude card. It says, today I'm grateful for all the little things, even when the big things suck. There are always plenty of little things I can be at least a little grateful for, like hot showers and music, and the fact that humans invented an internet, and I'm allowed to use it whenever I want to, using fingers and thumbs that do whatever I think them to do at any given moment. Yeah, so this person is just really appreciating the little moments as of right now. They're starting to reconnect with themselves and those around them, as they listen more to their heart instead of what people are telling them to do, because I feel like this person may have had a tendency to start, I guess, be like motivated by the expectations that other people have put on them. Now with this L person, this person is starting to realize where they need to start asserting themselves in their own, I guess, individual life. I feel like they're starting to be more honest with themselves on as to how they've been overexerting themselves in this connection, or they've how overexerting themselves in this connection, and how they've, I guess, allowed other external influences to not really shape their identity, but more so how it's become a detriment to them. This could also just mean the connection in general. I feel like this connection has just really influenced the other person, maybe in a negative way as of right now, more than a positive way. I feel like the person is starting to realize where they need to start being more secure in their foundations, instead of, I wouldn't say they're as impulsive or anything like that, but I feel like the elk person just has a tendency to feel like they need to I feel like they need to, like, how do I explain this? I feel like the elk person has a tendency to draw themselves to other people to get validation for like the needs that they want to be fulfilled. So for like, in conclusion, basically what I'm trying to say is that they look for support and validation from people or things external to themselves, and obviously that's not a bad thing to do. That's not a bad thing to do all the time, but I feel like the elk person can do it to the point where they detriment themselves and their identity and maybe lose themselves in the situation. Perhaps they've done this before in this connection, which is why they've had to withdraw, especially with the stability card. I feel like the elk person is starting to realize where they need to have more of a foundation before they can support other people and maybe give back to other people. Now with this support and validation card, it says communication, acceptance, support, and validation, instead of saying just be positive or think happy thoughts. Say, I know it's difficult right now and things can easily go wrong, but let's think about what can go right. Or, it's alright if you aren't positive and happy right now. Feel your emotions and let it pass naturally. Yeah, so basically, the connection overall, and just with this elk person especially, is starting to realize, both counterparts are starting to realize where they need to, I guess, start communicating more, and how they need to start, like, not giving into toxic positivity, being more honest with themselves about how external influences may be influencing them and how they may have contributed to that. Now with the joy card, it says, to enjoy something, I simply need to add joy to it. Joy is like butter. I can put it on anything and it'll make it way better. Today I will add joy to everything. Really slather it on. Today I'm the Orville Rendon Batcher of joy, and life's popcorn is about to get it. Yeah, so both counterparts are basically just realizing where they need to start giving back to themselves instead of this connection. I feel like this connection is really on pause right now. Doesn't mean that the two of you are not maybe connecting energetically, because I feel like that is a thing between, especially in this connection. I mean, it says that the both of you are soulmates, so there is a soul contract in this connection. There is recognition in this connection. But as of right now, this connection is teaching presence and teaching the both of you how to be more present in the moment entirely. And to add on with the elk person, I feel like they are starting to get more centered within themselves, which is going to add to the stability thing if they haven't already. And it also says consciously choosing your relationship. Actively choose the person and your relationship every day. This can also mean a commitment to understanding ourselves or our minds or our shadows, our thoughts, and our patterns. A conscious relationship is a commitment to coming back to love in every moment, to choose compassion over holding a position, to let go instead of holding on to righteousness. So yeah, I feel like for the elk person, they maybe have a tendency to I guess operate from their ego and I guess maybe be a little bit non-committal. Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting from this card. But overall, I just feel like the elk person is trying to get more balance within themselves, along with the peacock person, in different ways. And with this connection overall, I just feel like since we've had multiple interruptions during this recording, I feel like there's been a lot of interruptions in this connection. Maybe positive interruptions, maybe negative interruptions, but I feel like there's been a lot of delays in this connection. And it's perhaps another reason why the both of you are on pause, because there is a need for you to both focus on yourselves as of right now and set up this connection and become more balanced and learn lessons that need to be learned before this connection can proceed in a healthy way. So yeah, that is all I have for you as of now for this identification section. We will be going into the connection overall and their energies. So I will clean this up, and I will see you there. Hey Pile 1, I'm back with your tarot. I've cleaned everything up. So we will be going into what we'll be doing. Oh, okay. We will be going into the energy of the current connection and what's currently going on. So we'll just be going more in depth with the tarot. We have the King of Wands, Pile 1, the 7 of Wands. Now we have we have the 10 of Swords. Now we have the 10 of Swords. Should I take that? Yes. I can take this. And the Ace of Wands. We have is that the Knight? Yeah, that's a Knight of Wands reversed. Now we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Now we have the Knight of Wands reversed. Now we have the Knight of Wands reversed for Pile 1. We have the 10 of Wands reversed. Holy crap. Oh shit. We have the Tower. Then we have the Tower. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And for your overall energy, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Now let's see if that is in frame. It is not. Okay, so I'm kind of getting the energy of what we kind of went over already. Basically, I feel like this person, whoever you were dealing with, or just the connection right now, someone in the past was very impulsive. Perhaps, maybe this was you, doesn't have to be. Maybe this was the other person. Maybe it was both of you, doesn't have to be though. I feel like whoever this is was very impulsive in the past and they've blown up as of right now. I feel like whoever this person is, I honestly feel like this is the other person, but it could be both of you in different ways. Now, if it's the other person that you're dealing with, I feel like this King of Wands is starting to realize, like in their glow up era, I feel like this King of Wands is starting to take more decisive action and in like how they approach situations. They may be the type to self-sabotage. Maybe you are also like this. Doesn't have to be though. Sorry for the ice maker. Anyway, I feel like the both of you may have had a tendency to self-sabotage this connection by being impulsive or acting on your impulses. But the both of you are now, with the King of Wands, the both of you are now starting to take more, I guess, assertive action in this connection and in your individual lives. I don't feel like you guys are being really that impulsive. Maybe you guys are taking more risks, but I don't feel that that is the case. I just feel like this King of Wands is indicating that you guys are starting to be more precautious in how you approach things and how you approach situations. But with the Ten of Wands here reversed, I feel like you guys are starting to let go of the burdens of the past and just like the burdens of this connection overall. Perhaps both of you, for different reasons, felt like this connection has become a burden, and which is maybe why both of you are taking a time out from this connection. Maybe it was willingly, maybe it wasn't, but for a chunk of you, I do feel like this was on Spirit's behalf, as in fated, something that was necessary for the both of you to realize that perhaps you were taking on too much responsibility in this connection. Maybe perhaps for you in terms of like, I guess, expressing, being too open while this person was closed off. But regardless, with the Tower here, I feel like this connection, since the Seven of Swords is here, since this connection really triggers a lot of you, I don't like using the trigger word as like a normal cliche, as like a normal word that you use day by day, but I feel like this connection has really brought out the shadow aspects of each of you, and where you may need to do better in terms of like, I guess, like communicating with one another, or like your mental patterns, or just overall where you're self-sabotaging like connections in general. But I feel like whatever happened in the past from this connection, whether it was from the two of you being impulsive, whether it was from the two of you not being open with one another fully, it brought on a lot of overthinking, a lot of pain. With the Ten of Swords being here, this can indicate, I don't know if this is TOS or not, but beating a dead horse, like being too far gone to the point where you're just like, there's no point in keep repeating the same cycles over and over again, which is perhaps why the two of you separated here with this Tower moment. This could also indicate that this connection has caused a lot of Tower moments in this connection, as in like awakenings, revelations, especially not just for you but for both of you. But perhaps this connection came out of nowhere for the both of you unexpectedly, and it's taught you both a bunch of lessons and revelations in terms of like spiritually, of who you want in a connection and who you want to be. Now with the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like this is you. I feel like you are starting to realize that you are a bad bitch, and I see this in a gender neutral term. You could be in a more feminine individual, but doesn't have to be. I feel like you are realizing where you can take control of your life, and you're very abundant, and you've been experiencing more abundant by taking charge, I guess, of like opportunities and acting on motivation in your life, especially in career opportunities. But yeah, with the Ace of Wands here, I feel like you just have been acting more on your ideas and inspirations and whatever you get in terms of just career endeavors. But overall, just for like love and romance for the both of you, I feel like you both are working on your coin and just working on stability overall. Remember the Three of Pentacles of just like needing to get yourself situated before you can focus on another foundation, creating another foundation with another person. I feel like the both of you will be getting inspiration, or this connection is going to get some renewal of some sort to begin again, if that is what you want. But I feel like there's going to be rejuvenation in this connection, and past like this, to get like, not get rid of the like stuff you've gone through, but after you purge like this 10 of Wands energy, the both of you will start heading into a new beginning of some sort. Now with the 10 of Pentacles overall, I just feel like this connection has the potential to be long-term once the two of you are ready, and if the two of you are wanting to work on this with one another. This could also indicate that the both of you have thought of a future with one another. But yeah, I just feel like you both are focusing more on your foundations and like long-term foundations, not just short-term but long-term. The both of you just seem to be focusing on your career as of right now, and just not really worrying about, I guess, how this connection will play out. Maybe the both of you are like overthinking this connection, but I mainly just feel like this 10 of Pentacles is just saying that the both of you are being guided to focus on your career as of right now, and whatever happens will happen in divine timing. Oh yeah, basically, since we have a star here, yeah, you're just being called to be more hopeful in this connection, and just to trust that whatever's happening is happening for a reason. So now that we've gotten on with tarot, we're gonna go into channel messages from this person. Now I will clean this up. I will have all the decks listed below. So for pile 1, what does their person want to say? What are they currently going through? I'm going to take that. What does pile 1's person want to say? We have, I know you feel it too. Please clarify. We have, you'll know how it feels to want someone and wait. Be spinning. Okay. It's not about waiting, but rather what we do while we wait. Okay. Why do you love me so much? You know you shouldn't. Back of the deck we have, I don't know if you can see this, but is it too late? Do you still want this too? What does this person want to say? I think we should see other people with I imagine you naked. Please clarify. Reach out. Why do you have reach out, Spirit? Love is the answer in 1 wand, which is the Ace of Wands. And then for the back of the deck we have I have so much desire for you. Let me check and see if this is in frame. It is. Okay. So, pile 1. I feel like this person right now overall has realized that they may have been very closed off with you in terms of like their emotions, and maybe they've been the type to ignore their emotions. But with the I know you feel it too card here, I feel like this person is realizing the magnitude of their feelings for you as of right now. I guess I feel like the more that time goes on, they are going to they have started to realize how they feel. It's sort of this energy of like, especially with this progression, I feel like this person is not really getting the motivation to like act towards you, but like they're starting to get impatient. Like they're starting to have this like burning desire for you to reach out. Since the I know you feel it too is trumping, I think we should see other people. I feel like originally this person was maybe very flighty, and not like how they interacted with you, but like maybe they were like a player playette kind of thing. They were, maybe the both of you like interacted originally, due to like the sexual energy that the both of you felt originally, but now this person is starting to realize that, you know, it was more than just that. I feel like this person, though, has always known that they've had feelings for you. They just maybe haven't been aware of how intense it's been. Now with the you'll know how it feels to want someone and wait, trumping the reach out, I feel like this person is not ready to reach out to you yet. Remember how we spoke about like divine timing is in like the main factor in this connection? Well, we're getting it again with the it's not about waiting, but rather what we do while we wait. I feel like this person is maybe the two of you have been through these cycles together with one another, where one of you has reached out while you've waited for this other person to contact you, and then on the flip side, it's been like the other person has reached out to you and they've been the one to have to wait for you. I just feel like you two have been through these cycles together with one another, and it's been a lot of waiting and patience and progression in this connection, like a slow burn, basically. But I don't feel like there's resentment necessarily in terms of like this card right now, but I do feel like it's mainly because like this card, like the black cards here, are mainly about like unknown and doubt and like just like overthinking things and just like sad, not really sadness, but mainly like overthinking and everything. So with a you'll know how it feels to watch someone and wait, I feel like this person is just knowing that you've perhaps been waiting for them to reach out to you, and they know they know that they're not ready yet to reach out to you. Yeah. Perhaps they're a bit salty. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of saltiness from this card too. I feel like this person, perhaps you've grown up in front of this person, or they've been watching you from the sidelines, especially if you are on social media, or they've heard from other people, but they may be just like seeing you glow up, and now they're in the dumps about like, wow, I should have opened up to pile one or whatever. And now I have to work on myself, and I have to pay the price for how I've acted in this connection. Now, with it's not about waiting, but rather what we do while we wait, I feel like this is just overall about like from spirit, about this connection being out of your control and something that you cannot control right now. So you don't need to worry about anything right now, but do know that once the time comes, that love is the answer, and that if this is something that you really want, then it will happen. This love is the answer energy is also saying to me that love finds a way, you know? But regardless, if the two of you are meant to be, which I do feel like there will be an opportunity in the future if that's what you want and that's what this person wants. Because I do feel like the energy is reciprocated, that love will occur and that there will be another opportunity and that this person will eventually reach out. Hey guys, sorry for that. The camera cut off because of time limit. But anyway, what I was saying was, with the why do you love me so much card, you know you shouldn't, trumping the, Ace of Wands. I feel like this person has a lot of insecurities that they're going through and having to deal with during the separation, because I do highly feel like this pile is either in a separation, as we've mentioned, or there's some sort of distance between the both of you. But regardless, I feel like this person really does need to get over these insecurities, and probably even feelings of unworthiness, especially with this card saying, I know you shouldn't, right here, especially with the card saying, you know you shouldn't, why do you love me so much? I just feel like maybe that's another reason why this person pushed you away. Maybe they felt like they weren't deserving of your love and how much you love them, or how much you, I guess, expressed your heart to them. Perhaps they haven't really been surrounded by people or knew how to react to that because, you know, maybe that's how they've been brought up, or just the surroundings that they've always known. But yeah, I feel like once they do get over these like insecurities, I feel like this person is going to have the motivation to want to reach out to you. It's like this energy of once this person gets over their fears and over their worries, this person is going to become very impatient and they're going to feel motivated to actually reach out to you. Now with that, I have so much desire for you. And then, do you even care? Along with listen to your heart. I feel like this person, as we've mentioned, this person is going to have a bunch of desire for you by the time that they reach out. But as of right now, I don't feel like this person is ready yet to reach out to you because, again, the insecurities that they're dealing with and the fears that you don't reciprocate. Perhaps they feel like time has gone on for too long and they feel like they've made their bed already and can't approach you. But I honestly feel like they are going to reach out eventually when they have the time and when they're ready. Because I feel like this person they need to be 100% sure and secure in themselves and like secure that something, I wouldn't say that something will go right, but I would say they need to bring up their confidence first before they reach out to you. And I feel like they will eventually listen to their heart. But again, this person just like, they have sleepless nights about this situation. They worry that you don't want this anymore, as we've mentioned. But Spirit's just really guiding you right now to, I guess, trust that this situation is working out as it should and that you don't have to worry about this situation because whatever happens will be in the highest interests for both you and this other person. But I do feel like if you haven't reached out to this person or expressed your feelings, I do feel like this person feels the same way. Of course, if you feel like you want to reach out, then do so, but you are absolutely not obligated to do so if you don't want to. So yeah, we're going to go into advice and guidance now. Okay. Might have to cut off the camera again so we just don't run out of time. I worry that we will run out of time again and that the camera will cut off again. So these have already been shuffled, but we'll shuffle them again. So what does pile 1 need to know about their situation? What is their advice, Spirit? What is their advice, Spirit? What do you have in this situation for pile 1? So we have transformation. We have open your eyes. Why do we have this open your eyes card? Why do we have this open your eyes card? Why do we have this open your... Okay. Why do we have this open your eyes card? Spirit. Why do we have this open your eyes card? I need 2 more cards, please. Thank you. We have question yourself. We have sincerity. And we have fleeting love. Now from the sincerity card, I'm getting that song Sincerity is Scary. I forgot who it's by, but I'm pretty sure if you look it up anywhere, then you can find it. Now, we have around 14 minutes left. So, okay. Spirit, what advice do you have for pile 1? What advice do you have for pile 1? Okay. So, I feel like you guys have the tendency to overthink a lot of this situation, or this situation has, okay, well, this is, yeah. So, I feel like you guys have the tendency to overthink this situation a lot. 1 second. Pile 1. Hard work. And don't stop. Yeah, this is basically the feeling that we're already getting. I feel like you guys have the tendency to people please, and maybe you were trying to please this person to not really approach you, but I feel like put in more effort into this situation. Now, this is no shocker that we got divine timing. It says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. We also have speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And then with obsessive thinking, we have, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring you clarity or even resolve the problem. So I feel like this is kind of just already what we've gone over. I feel like spirit's just really asking you to surrender the situation and trust that it is happening the way it needs to. Another reminder for you guys is I feel like this other person can feel you energetically, and if you start pushing or putting pressure on them to reach out or act, I feel like I wouldn't say I feel like they're going to feel stuck, but I feel like they're going to feel that pressure from you, and it's going to make them very anxious about reaching out to you. So I feel like Spirit's just wanting you to start with a hard work card right here. I feel like Spirit's just asking you to let go of this situation and surrender expectations to the situation, because whatever is happening right now is meant for your highest good and for the highest good of this situation. You're being asked to and called to not stop right now. Basically don't stop your life for this person. Because whatever is happening is out of your control. And honestly, I do not see this person reaching out anytime soon. I feel like this is going to be a long process for this person. Obviously, it'll vary depending on time for each of you, but I don't feel like this person is going to reach out anytime soon, because they are too much in their head, they're overthinking too much like you are. I feel like for you, it's more of you're obsessing as to when this person is going to reach out, what's going on in this situation, how this person is feeling, when all you need to do is just work on being in the present, work on yourself. Not in a sense that you don't already have self-love for yourself or that you haven't been already, but it's more of the sense of you need to stay more into the present and stop focusing on this situation as much as you already are. Now with the open your eyes card and the question yourself, I feel like you are being guided to be more aware of how you are attaching yourself to the situation. What in this situation is something that you want that you feel you are not getting from yourself? That is something that you need to ask yourself, because I feel like you are just in your head too much about the situation when you don't need to be so much into your head about this connection. You may be feeling like this situation is like, you may be feeling like since this person isn't acting at all, or since they've taken so long to act, that maybe you are losing feelings for this situation, and that's perfectly okay. If you're outgrowing this situation, then that is also obviously okay. But if you want this situation, then you're going to have to put in the effort as well. It's not going to be easy. I know it hasn't been easy, but that's up for you to decide based on this advice. As of now, you don't need to worry about anything in the future that you haven't encountered already. You just need to be honest with yourself about where you maybe holding yourself back and where you may be obsessively overthinking about this situation to the point where it is, I wouldn't say molding your identity, but I would say maybe you're ignoring red flags in this situation because of the need to get answers, which is perfectly fine because everyone has done this once in their life. But as of right now, I just feel, there's a moderate, I guess, amount of overthinking and worrying, and then another side of the coin to the point where you are obsessively thinking to the point where it's unhealthy for your own well-being and just life in general. I hope that came out clearly. I was having trouble with communicating what I was wanting to say, but yeah, basically just be more honest with yourself about how you may be holding yourself back here by attaching yourself too much and expecting too much from this person. I don't feel like they can give you what you need right now. And if you're expecting this person to reach out and everything like that, then it's going to lead to a point where you may just walk away from this situation and not want this anymore. And that's perfectly okay. Since I just cut the deck, I feel like this situation is teaching you very valuable lessons, as well as this person, and there will be a potential reconciliation if that's what you want. But it may be in the past and you may not want this anymore. That's up to you to decide if you still want that. But yeah, as of right now, just surrender to divine timing and work on yourself, and do not stop for this situation. Do not wait for this person, because I just don't feel like this person can give you I feel like this person can't give you what you want. So that is all I have for you, pile 1. I will be closing off this reading. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this resonated with you. If you enjoyed this reading, if the messages resonated for you, please feel free to leave a comment below as to if this reading resonated with you. Feel free to also like this video or subscribe if you feel like you want to. It shows your support for this channel, and I will continue. It shows your support for this channel to tell me that you still want more of these pick-a-cards. Again, as of right now, I don't have a set schedule as to when I will be posting, but I plan on posting more often videos like these. So I will see you guys later. I will see you in another reading. Okay, goodbye. Hey pile 2, if you chose the Mermaid Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. So I have pre-shuffled cards, so I will be laying these out for you, since this will speed up the process. So, pile 2. So, regardless of who you are in this situation, just pick which side resonates with you the most. But I feel like this gazelle person, so person A, is starting to get very impatient, or has already become impatient from the separation that has been caused in the situation. I feel like with this impatient card, which says some ways in which you can become more patient with your partner is to try to see things from your partner's point of view. Remind yourself that your partner was brought up differently. You may also need to lower your expectations. Remind yourself that waiting can be frustrating. Tell yourself, I know I'm not in control of this situation. I cannot control everything in life. This will help you to remain calm and collected. So yeah, basically I just feel like the gazelle person is starting to realize where they need to start releasing this connection. Not in a sense where they need to ignore it or pay no attention to it, but I feel like they just need to start retreating. The gazelle person seems to be getting impatient that nothing is really happening in the situation. So I feel like they're being called to just let go of the baggage of the past in this connection and release what has been going on. Because perhaps they've realized during this separation with this golden egg person that they can no longer start waiting around or continue waiting around for this person to act on the situation. Communication seems to be a very big issue in this connection. I feel like this gazelle person is just really starting to realize where they may have placed their self-esteem in this situation, but also where they need to start building up their self-esteem more, because I feel like they look for their self-esteem in other places, or feel the need to build up their self-esteem from external things, which isn't a bad thing, obviously, but placing your identity in another connection or in something external from yourself is not always going to be a good idea. There needs to be a balance in things. So with the Kisses card, it says unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. So I feel like the gazelle person is starting to be more open with themselves and open with their emotions, and starting to realize where perhaps people can't give them what they want, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that the other person is a bad person, but it just means that either they need to discern whether or not they want to stay in this connection, or if it's going to be a deal breaker for this connection and for themselves. Now with the golden egg person, I feel like this person is very guilty about how they've acted in this situation, maybe just guilty in general about how they've acted just in general, and maybe just in love. I feel like they're starting to meet people and get back out there in the world and just like the dating life, but I feel like maybe this golden egg person, since this is reminding me of being like cocoon and like sheltered, but I feel like the golden egg is realizing their worth and where they need to get back into, where they need to get back into the love, like the love aspect of things. The golden egg person may have perceived themselves as this mouse person and saw the other person as the snake, maybe this coach or whatever, giving out this, bouquet, and maybe they just didn't know how to act. Maybe that's why they feel guilty about how they've acted in the past, because they didn't know. Maybe they ran away, because I did get avoidance behind this card when it came out, but I only chose to choose this card. But yeah, I just feel like they're learning a lot of lessons about their self-worth and their value in this connection, just in general. They're starting to put themselves out more. They're starting to become more secure in how they express and give love and receive love. And yeah, I just feel like maybe the golden egg person has been very sheltered in their entire life, and now they need to start. This connection has been pushing them to realize their worth and their true potential in this connection, just in life in general, and where they can start asserting themselves more. Now overall in the connection, I feel like, again, as mentioned, that there's been communication issues, which may be another reason why there's been separation in this connection. I do feel like both counterparts have been sad and have been, unsure about where this connection is headed. So overall, I just feel like during the separation, this connection is, one, rebalancing, and two, as both individuals work on things within themselves, one, they're going to start becoming more stable in themselves, and perhaps there will be another time where the two of them, once they're ready, if they still want this again, then another opportunity in this connection to retry or whatever will happen again. But now with this fire ant card here, I feel like this connection is teaching both counterparts the bigger picture of, maybe, because you know how there's like in tropes, it's like with very spiritual connections, it's like, oh, I pictured this person being in my life or whatever, being in a connection with them, and maybe it's not, it's like not been the way we've expected the connection to be, especially if it's very spiritual and divine in nature. So I basically feel like this fire ant card is saying that this connection is bigger than just being in a relationship with one another. It's teaching both parties lessons and their role in the bigger picture, and their role in, I guess, not really the community, but the role in which they play and interact with other people in other situations, and how that may be affecting them. Yeah. So basically, we will clean this up. I will clean this up, and I will see you I will see you in the second portion, where we go into this connection and more in depth and what it's going through as of right now, just like the connection energies. So I will see you there. Hey pile 2, I am back. I have cleaned everything up, and we will now be going into the connection energies. So let me shuffle this for a second. That was not a good shuffle. Okay, let's reshuffle this. Pile 2, what are the connection energies for pile 2? What are the connection energies for pile 2 currently? What are the energies of the connection for pile 2 as of right now? What are the energies for pile 2 as of right now? Okay. Pile 2, what are the connection energies? So we have the Ten of Cups and the Tower. Why do we have the Ten of Cups? We have the Hermit. Why do we have the Hermit? Why do we have the Hermit? We have the Empress. Jesus Christ. Okay, 3 major arcana already. We have the High Priestess reversed. Let's move this over. Why do we have the High Priestess reversed? Why do we have the Empress and High Priestess reversed? We have the Four of Cups. Why do we have the High Priestess reversed? We have the Nine of Cups, sorry. Why do we have the Four of Cups? Why do we have the Four of Cups? We have the King of Pentacles. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles overall. Knight of Pentacles overall with the Judgment card behind it. Okay, let me check to see if this is in frame. No, it is not. Okay. Hopefully this is in frame. Let's just move everything over. Okay, now it's in frame. Okay. So, pile 2. We have a lot of major arcana right here. How many major arcana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 major arcana out of 9 cards. So, yeah, this connection is very divine in nature. Whatever happened in this connection, I feel, has been out of your control. If you haven't realized this already, which I feel like you have. Now with the Ten of Cups, with the Tower, I feel like the both of you do see this connection as a wish fulfillment, or have in the past. However, with this Tower card here, I feel like maybe this connection has, as we mentioned before in the previous spread, that this connection has tested your expectations of what you view a Ten of Cups relationship to be, a long-term, satisfying relationship. Perhaps you expected this relationship to turn out one way and then it didn't, especially with this Tower. Maybe I guess, transformed in a way that you didn't expect it to transform, probably unexpectedly. Now with the Hermit card here and the Empress, I feel like this connection has really caused the both of you to, I guess, stand in your truths, especially with you. I feel like you have been called to be assertive and be assertive with who you are as a person, and also be like, realize where you need to hold back and where you need to have boundaries. I feel like this person really does view you, as well as other people around you, views you as the Empress in this connection. You're very feminine. Remember, this is energies, this is not gender. I feel like this person really views you as the Empress. Maybe they have gone into hermit mode as of right now, but I feel like the both of you have done a lot of introspection in this connection, or have been required to do it as of right now. I'm again, with this Hermit card, I am again feeling that energy of the both of you having to, I guess, go within and having to do a bunch of introspection as to where you place expectations and attachment on this connection, both healthy and unhealthy, and where you've been required to retreat in this connection, as a need to stand in your truth and not overexert yourself or compromise your boundaries. Now with the High Priestess reversed with the is this the High Priestess? Let me check. Yes, this is the High Priestess. Okay. So with the High Priestess reversed with the Four of Cups, I feel like this person who you've been dealing with has been very bored in life and has been feeling very stuck and unfulfilled with the way they've acted, regardless of who this person is, based on the previous spread. I just feel like this person didn't listen to their intuition with the High Priestess here reversed. They weren't listening to their intuition. Maybe they were very impulsive and maybe they cut you out, which caused the separation. But regardless of whether that resonates or not, I feel like this person did mess up in the past, and they're now feeling very down in the dumps. And see this man in this card, I feel like this person right now has a guilt-based mindset with these three of cups, and they're needing to be more in, I guess, their fun-loving energy when they have time. They're needing to bring back that spark, because as of right now the cups are empty. But I feel like they're not realizing that you are over here with a cup wanting to give it to them. But I feel like this is also spirits, like, because they look like a siren, obviously a mermaid, with this guy over here just like wallowing, drinking or whatever. I feel like this separation with sea and also with land is spirit's way of telling you that you need to, I guess, have boundaries in this connection, not overgive your cups to this person, because they need to start realizing how they've acted in this connection and where they need to be more assertive and take more action, and not have you do that for them. Now with the Nine of Cups here with the King of Pentacles, I do feel like this person is leveling up. They're maturing, they're becoming more stable, they are perhaps focusing more on their coin as of right now, and perhaps you are focusing more on being more fulfilled in the present moment. I feel like the both of you are doing different things that allow you to be more grounded in the present moment. As we saw based on the previous spread, maybe this person is focused more on the pentacles. Maybe you are focused more on, I guess, being more independent, and not attaching yourself to too many things. When it comes to emotional attachments, I feel like though overall you've waited for this connection, and so has this person. But that saying of like, around the corner there's going to be happiness. So I feel like something's going to arrive unexpectedly. I feel like, especially with this Knight of Pentacles here, I feel like this person is going to arrive want to return to your life to some degree, want to offer you something solid, especially since they've been working on their coin and their stability as of right now. But I feel like the divine, again with fate, with the divine or whatever, since this is a very divine connection, I feel like this person is required to slow down, is being forced to slow down with the Knight of Pentacles, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, out of the knights, you know. So I feel like the divine is pushing this person to be more logical and practical and decisive about how they approach you and how they approach this connection. They can't rush into this. If they want something to last, then they can't rush into this connection. Yeah, especially with Judgment, perhaps they're getting their karma for the way they acted, and perhaps you are also getting the karma for the way that you acted, whether that be good or bad. But I feel like this person is having to learn a lot of lessons for the way they acted in this connection and the way they've acted towards you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any more messages here. It's very straightforward. But I feel like this is a very divine connection, especially with how many major arcana you got here. This connection is out of your control. You don't need to worry about this connection. I feel like Spirit is just really telling you that you need to focus more on yourself as of right now, getting more centered and solid within who you are and in your individual life before this connection can reground, you know, before this connection can turn around for the better. I feel like things are happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, and that this person may not be aware of in terms of you. But yeah, there's just a lot going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. So you need to trust in the situation that the universe has your back in the situation, and you don't need to worry about anything. So now we're going to go into, I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to go into, what are we going to go into? Yeah, we're going to go into channel messages from this person. So I will see you there. Hey Pile 2, I am back. We are now going to go into your channel messages. I swear this is like the third time I am trying to record you guys' channeled messages. I think it's because of Mercury retrograde with all of these technology issues. But anyways, we will be going into channel messages. So let me just shuffle this for a second. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. Pile 2, channel messages from a person. Pile 2. Pile 2, channel messages from a person. Pile 2. Okay. And then on the back of the deck, we have You Deserve a Love That Doesn't Hesitate. Okay, so I will read all of these out once I'm done. Okay, pile 2, sorry. Let's see if this is in frame. I'm just gonna move this up a little bit so you can see better. Okay, that's good. So, basically, I feel like this person right now is very down in the dumps, and they may be using lustful energies to cope. I feel like this person recognizes the desire that they have for you and the emotions that they have for you. They have a bunch of longing for you. They are very much longing for you at this time. But I feel like overall this person realizes that you deserve more than just lust. In this situation, I honestly feel like, I don't feel like it's just lust for this person. I feel like this person very much recognizes that they have very deep feelings for you. With this, you'll know how to you'll know how it feels to want someone and wait, trumping the I miss you, do you card. I feel like this person really misses you a lot and they think about you a lot. But I feel like this person, perhaps you two have been going through the same cycle, and this person has been going through this type of waiting period that you've been going through. There is a bit of saltiness from this card, I'm not going to lie. I feel like this person just knows that this has been a long time coming and that they have to also work on stuff themselves, like you did. But I feel like this person recognizes too that they are not happy where they are emotionally. There could have been a third party interference. Know that this does not have to be a person. It could be patterns. It could be it could be a job. It could be unhealthy coping mechanisms. It does not have to be a person. So take it how it resonates. But I feel like there's something that intervened or came between the two of you. It could honestly just be life in general, but I feel like this person recognizes that they haven't been emotionally invested in this situation as they should be, and same with the other third party, whatever that may be. This person isn't happy where they are right now because I feel like this person didn't listen to their heart, even though listen to your heart is upright. I feel like this card is mainly telling this person that they need to start listening to their heart more. They need to start listening to their intuition more, because even despite how much longing feelings they have for you, this person is feeling a lot of sexual desire towards you, and they recognize that maybe they portrayed to you that you were second best when you weren't to them. I feel like this person put on some sort of false mask, or they gave you mixed signals because they were too afraid to show their true feelings here with a listen to your heart and I miss you, do you. I feel like maybe this person used sexual desires or lust to cover up deep emotions that they had for you, and it in turn gave mixed signals to you. And now this person is lying awake thinking about the future, wondering what they did wrong. I feel like they do realize what they did wrong, but this person is very much overthinking. They need time away to reflect on this connection, because they are learning lessons. But I do feel this card also says here, I don't expect you to be receptive to me once I return, but I'm willing to take that chance if it means telling you the truth. So I do feel like this person has had a lot of time to reflect, as we've stated already, but I feel like this person is also going to tell you the truth as to what they've been going through, how they've been feeling. It'll vary for each of you how this person is going to approach the situation, but I feel like you will, no matter the case, I feel like you will be gaining clarity from the situation. You will be gaining clarity from this person. Overall, though, I feel like this person realizes that you deserve more than what they've been giving you. Maybe they feel like you deserve more than they can be for you, just like as a person in a relationship. But I feel like this is also another coping, like, I wouldn't say they're avoiding things, but I feel like this is another way for them to convince themselves that you wouldn't reject them. I feel like this is, whether or not that's true, I feel like this person does a lot of things where they feel like maybe they tell themselves that they feel they're unworthy of you, or they feel they're unworthy of situations, or they use lust to cover up their emotions because this person worries about rejection. They're highly sensitive to rejection. this person worries if you care about the situation. They worry about if you care, if this is all in their head or not, or if this is something that you reciprocate with, which is probably another reason why it's been hard for them to reach out to you, because they don't know how you feel. If you have told this person your feelings, this could just necessarily mean that this person doesn't know if you still reciprocate or if you still want the situation. It could have been a while since this person reached out to you, or since you've told them how you felt. I just feel like this person is going through the motions when it comes to their insecurities and their doubts and everything that has been going in their head. I feel like a lot of this is just mental stuff. This is a lot of about them overthinking. A lot of this stuff is overthinking. This person, I wouldn't say that this Four of Cups is a bad thing for this person, because it's very much benefiting them, but I feel like the more that this person maybe isolates himself, the more that they are in their head, and the more they start overthinking this, and then the more they start hesitating to genuinely reach out to you. Yeah. I'm not really getting anything else from this, so let's go into I will clean this up and we'll go into advice and guidance. Okay, pile 2, I am back and I have your decks for advice and guidance. So let me shuffle these and then we will get into the reading. Okay. Pile 2, what advice do you have, Spirit, for them? Pile 2, what advice do you have for them? Pile 2, what advice do you have for them? Okay, we have crush. Why do we have crush, Spirit? We have past. Why do we have past, Spirit? What does this mean? Okay, we have declaration. Why do we have declaration? We have they are thinking about you. And overall, we have focus on yourself. Okay. That was quick. We have surrender to non-action and surrender to silence. Advice for pile 2, Spirit. What's your advice for pile 2? Advice for pile 2. Advice for pile 2. We have breathe. Inhale, exhale, create space within. And then for the back of your deck, we have trust. Trust, faith in the power of the universe. Okay, sorry. So basically, I feel like Spirit right now is advising you to realize your feelings for this person, if you haven't already. I feel like the both of you perhaps had a crush on one another originally, but obviously that was in the past. Perhaps this could also indicate that in the past that you declared your love for this person, and maybe they didn't reach out instantly as you wanted them to. Again, which is probably why they're doing a lot of reflection on the past and like what they've gone through and how they've treated you. But I feel like, yeah, this person is thinking of you and they are wanting to make some sort of declaration, or maybe this could also just be indicating that you are wanting them to reach out, you're wanting a declaration from them, but no matter, I feel like this person is thinking of you. But Spirit overall is telling you that you need to start focusing more on yourself. You need to start prioritizing yourself. instead of this connection. You need to stop worrying about this situation. Overall, we have surrender to non-action. It says, now is the time to be still, not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation and contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. So yeah, basically, I feel like Spirit is telling you that you need to surrender to the situation. You need to stop acting in terms of the situation. You need to let go of control in the situation. I feel like maybe in the past you've acted on this feeling of like, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I feel like in the past you've been very impatient and wanting clarity from this person, and maybe you reached out for that exact reason, wanting advice and clarity from this person. Not necessarily advice. I feel like you wanted clarity from this person, and perhaps this person didn't reciprocate in the way that you wanted them to or expected them to. But I feel like the intention was wanting this. The intent behind it was wanting this connection to speed up, and perhaps feeling like if you reached out, then perhaps this person would respond to you, or perhaps you get clarity from the situation, or perhaps the situation would progress. But I feel like this person didn't act in the way that you wanted them to, or respond in the way you wanted them to. And so with this surrender to non-action card, I feel like this situation and Spirit is overall calling you to stop acting for this person, stop expecting this person to respond in a way that you want them to because you're impatient. I feel like Spirit is telling you that you need to retreat from this situation. It is not your job, it is not your obligation, it is not your responsibility to act for this person or to teach the lessons that this person needs to learn by themselves. Which is again why this silence right now is important. You may feel like you're in a void, so to speak. You may also feel like there's a lot of stagnancy going like on around you. But this is Spirit's way of telling you that now is the time to meditate and contemplate on this situation and just life in general, and get the answers that you've been desiring from this person from yourself instead, because you have all the answers that you need already. It would be nice to have a declaration from this person. It would be nice to hear it from this person, but do you need it? Truly. So I feel like this is just Spirit's advice that you need to breathe out. You should breathe out right now. You just need to be in the present moment right now. You don't need to overthink this situation. You don't need to control the situation. Trust that this situation is working out as it should, and be centered. Ground yourself in the present moment and focus on yourself. This is not something that you need to worry about. Yeah. It's pretty straightforward, but that is all I have for you, pile 2. I'm going to clean this up. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for choosing this pile. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, as it is a way to tell me that you want more of these pick cards, and it is the best way that you can show your support for this channel. Of course, feel free if you want to. But I will see you in the next reading. I hope you have a good time zone, and I will see you all later. Goodbye. Hey pile 3, if you chose the Wild Unknown Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. Okay. So I have already pre-shuffled cards, just to speed up the process. Yes. So, snake, we have tiger, we have, I guess, put that, I don't want to do that. We have, trying to see which way is better. Okay, we have personal power, we have creativity. Let's move that over a little bit. Then we have dreams in the middle, and then we have strength. We have follow your heart, forgiveness, the chaser, date, and abundance. Also, I want to get another deck, so I will be there in a second. Okay. Person A or the snake, what are they currently working on? Person A or the snake, what are they currently working on? So for person A, who is the snake, we have stay connected. Sorry for bumping the camera. Now for person B, what do we have for it? For person B, we have sexual problems. And then overall, we have forgiveness. Okay, that's funny how we got forgiveness twice. So regardless of who you identify with in this connection, just in this pile, I feel like the snake person as of right now is learning, is taking back their power in this situation and perhaps in this connection. I feel like this person has been very fearful of abandonment, which is why they've been so codependent, and perhaps the chaser, chasing this tiger person around all the time. I feel like the snake person perhaps goes around and around in circles, trying to look for meanings in whatever is going on in this connection, but they only end up going, in circles. But I feel like since this person is learning their personal power, this person is gaining the strength to, I guess, detach from the situation and learn the value of themselves and their worth in this connection. In strength, it says, you are hereby declared a strong, resilient warrior of heroic proportions. Enjoy your battles, whatever they are, because you're guaranteed to come through them stronger, brighter, and more compassionate. And based on what I know of mythology, probably with great hair and a six-pack. So yeah, this person is just basically leveling up, perhaps even physically, and in terms of the beauty department. Doesn't have to be though. I just feel like this person is starting to see where they've been holding themselves back in this connection, and where they've been holding back themselves in general due to fears and due to fears of being abandoned. I feel like this person is finding ways of healthily staying connected with those around them instead of isolating or running away. In this stay connected card, it says you can stay connected by maintaining friendship between you and your spouse. Have daily stress reducing conversations. Feeling heard and understood helps alleviate any unwanted tension that can otherwise filter into the relationship, and to approach conflict gently. So now that we have that, I feel like going on to this tiger person, I feel like this tiger person is, since we have the moon in the eye chakra right here, I feel like this person has the tendency to listen more to their intuition, or they're being called to listen more to their intuition. I feel like this person is very creative. Perhaps this person is getting back into those creative abilities if they stopped, but more so I feel like this person is learning to follow their heart and what their heart is telling them instead of what their mind is telling them constantly. This person may also be the type to be very much in their head, which is maybe another reason why this connection has been going through the bumps, and maybe why this tiger person is worried about this connection. But in the follow your heart card, it says, I'm always rewarded when I follow my heart. I trust that the GPS in my heart knows all the best routes, and when it seems like it's taking too long to get where I want, I know that's because there's some cool, weird stuff to see along the way. So yeah, I just feel like the tiger person is being guided to follow their heart and enjoy the journey of what they're experiencing and what they will be experiencing. Now with the sexual problems thing, it says, I honestly just feel like this card is this person feeling like they've drifted apart within this connection, and has felt like the intimacy or like the spark in this connection has perhaps gone out. They could be having sexual problems. They could be having unhealthy coping mechanisms in terms of their sexual side, but more so I feel like this person is just feeling like this connection has lost some spark in a sense of the passion and everything here, regardless of if you two are separated or connected. But I feel like overall there is a need for this person to start getting back out there and feeling like this person is wanting to start dating again, or just in general, you know, get back out there, as I said. Now for the overall energies, there's a lot of need for forgiveness in here. I feel like the both of you may be meeting each other on the astral realm, since we have dreams, or just like energetically. It could also mean that the both of you are purging what has gone on in the past through your dreams, you know, and just getting clarity from your dreams. But overall, I feel like there's going to be a lot of abundance coming into this connection in the future, and in both of you's individual lives, especially once you start forgiving yourselves and once you start forgiving this other person for what has happened in this connection. Now, with this forgiveness card, it says the capacity to seek and grant forgiveness is one of the most significant factors contributing to marital satisfaction in a lifetime of love. How to start forgiving is by accepting responsibility for your part in the interaction and not to let wounds fester. It is about being willing to acknowledge that you are capable of vulnerability. It means you can let go of the hurt and shame that hold you back from feeling connected to each other. So yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of guilt and a lot of resentment that may be here from the way the both of you acted, or the way that you've acted in the situation, especially on this other person's side. But regardless of which side that you identify with, I feel like there's a need for forgiveness before the two of you can move forward in a healthy manner, because if not, the both of you will keep going in circles. But I don't feel like that's an issue right now, since the both of you are currently learning the lessons that are needed to be learned. I don't feel like this is a major issue, but the forgiveness is a major thing that needs to be learned and needs to be worked on. So yes, that is all I have for this section of the reading. We will now go into connection energies. So I will clean this up and I will see you there. Hey pile 3, so I cleaned up your pile, and now we will be getting into the energies of the connection currently. Also, I looked over the recording footage, and I feel like the previous pile wasn't as inframed as I would have liked it to be. So apologies if that was kind of an annoyance or an inconvenience in trying to look at the decks or the spread. So yeah, I've been having issues with just like the spread being in frame and everything. So on top of that, with camera issues, but please know that in the future this will not happen again. Still trying to get used to things. So anyway, we'll get into your reading. Okay, so pile 3, what's going on currently for the energies of this connection for pile 3? Okay, pile 3, what is currently going on in the connection for pile 3? What is currently going on for the connection in pile 3? Okay, what are the current energies for pile 3? What are the current energies for pile 3? Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. Why do we have the 8 of Wands? Just move that up. Why do we have the 8 of Wands? We have the Hanged Man. Why do we have the Hanged Man? We have Judgment reversed. We have the 8 of Swords. Why do we have... Okay, we have the Devil. Why do we have the Devil? We have the 3 of Swords. And we have the 3 of Swords. Spirit, why do we have the 3 of Swords? I cannot take all of that. Why do we have the 3 of Swords, Spirit? Okay, so this is supposed to be upright. We have the Empress. Why do we have the Empress? Why do we have the Empress? We have the Three of Cups reversed. And then for the back of your deck, we have the Two of Swords. Let me just see if this is in frame before we continue. Let's just adjust this for a second and I will do that. Okay. Yes, okay. So, to get into your reading, I feel like as of right now, perhaps this connection, this connection seems to be going through a period of stagnancy with this Hangman here, because the both of you need to start healing the pain that has transpired because of the past. I'm getting this energy as being past energy. So with the Eight of Wands trumping the Devil, I feel like perhaps in the past the two of you maybe felt the spark between one another, and the Devil can indicate a lot of lust, a lot of sexual desire, a lot of attraction, but it can also be unhealthy attachments, codependency, all that jazz. So I feel like perhaps this connection was very, very quick, in the beginning, and then it equally as much started to stagnate once that maybe fizzled out. Maybe when things got real or whatever occurred in this situation. Spirit's not really telling me the specifics, but it'll vary for each of you what occurred in the past. But for all of you, I do feel like there was an issue with codependency in the past and just rushing into things and then having it fizzle out equally as fast. So there's been a lot of pain in this situation. There's been a lot of heartbreak. I feel like the situation didn't go in the way that you wanted it to, especially with this person on their end. Now with Judgment reversed and the Empress, I'm feeling like this person didn't realize your value in the beginning. This person didn't realize the worth of this connection in the beginning. They didn't realize who you would become. Maybe they took you for granted. I don't know. It'll vary for each of you. But I feel like this person wasn't aware until it was too late, Perhaps another reason why the forgiveness card needs to be here, because you probably realize this, and it's probably been a harsh truth for you to accept or even recognize for that fact. But you are the Empress. I mean, we keep getting the Empress in each deck for the energies currently, so I feel like collectively this has been an energy of you guys like standing in your truth, having to stand into your truth because of these very spiritual connections that are causing you to stand into your powers, realize your truth, be more assertive. But I do feel like you are very abundant as of right now. But yeah, this person didn't realize things before it was too late. I feel like now, because they're realizing that now, this person is they're in a mindset that is, I guess, self-imprisonment, you would say. They're in I wouldn't say victimization mentality, because I feel like this person knows that what they did was their fault, but I don't feel like they're overtly victimizing themselves. I feel like this mentality is this person realizing that they screwed up, and that there's probably no way to rectify this, which is another reason why forgiveness is needed for the both of you individually, for yourselves. I feel like this person is really in their head again as of right now. This person is mourning. I mean, this person is bored. They're not feeling the fun, go lucky, happy vibes that this connection was once feeling. they're very much in their head right now. They're very much feeling very down in the dumps as of right now. And overall, this connection just seems very conflicting for the both of you. I feel like for you, you may be questioning whether, hey, should I stay in this connection or should I just move on? Should I not deal with this connection anymore? Should I just carry on with my life? Because I feel like there is a lot of love for this person and for this connection. But I feel like, you know, is that even worth it anymore? Is that even worth it if this connection cannot progress because the both of you just aren't clicking? You know, the both of you are just not on the same page. I feel like this person is very indecisive as of right now, very in their head, very conflicted as to what they should do now, because they don't know if this connection has completely ended, and they don't know if they have any means to rectify it. Now splitting the deck, yeah, basically the both of you had a false start. This connection wasn't secure originally, it wasn't stable, which is why it fell apart. Yeah, because I mean, codependency and just like, oh, interesting, okay, well, yeah, what was I gonna say before that? I just feel like the reason why this entire thing fell apart was because the two of you rushed into this connection out of lust and out of perhaps codependency, when the two of you maybe weren't doing your best, and maybe you use this connection. I wouldn't say use this connection. Maybe you saw this connection as an opportunity to give into those sexual desires, and it became more. You know, the both of you started to have more deeper feelings for one another, and I just feel like this connection is something that the two of you didn't want to happen, like in terms of how it ended. You guys had both learned a lot of valuable lessons in this connection, but the way it just transpired was something that you didn't want, and it unfortunately ended the way it did. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this connection. It's just kind of honestly, yeah, we have what is this? I think this is is this the Ten of Wands? I don't know. I don't know. I think this is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, the both of you just feel like this connection has become a burden. You feel like this connection there's a lot of baggage here that the both of you need to start releasing, need to start dealing with, especially with the forgiveness. Since we got 2 forgiveness cards as the overall energy for this connection, there needs to be forgiveness for what has occurred. There needs to be a release of the baggage from the past that has occurred in this connection. Because if you two both want another opportunity in this connection, there's going to be a need to release the guilt, need to release the pain, need to release the resentments, you know? Now, I don't know for definite if there is going to be any potential re-opportunity in this connection, because as of right now, it just seems like the both of you just need to focus on yourself. As of right now, you need to forgive yourselves and what's transpired in this situation. So that's not up to me to say or find out. But intuitively, for those of you who want this again, I feel like you already know the answer to this situation. Yeah, so I'm going to clean this up, and then we're going to go into channel message and advice. So I will see you there. Hey Pile 3, so I'm back with the channel messages deck, and we will shuffle these to get a look into how this person is feeling and what they want to say. Yeah. Okay. So, Pile 3, What does their person want to say? How is this person feeling? What does this person want to say? It's a lot of cards. So we'll do this one. We also have, I'm planning on taking action towards you, so take that as confirmation. I will read out the cards when we get to the interpretation part. Okay, Spirit. Okay, please clarify, Spirit. Lots and lots of love here, bro. Okay. Pile 3, what does the person want to say? Have the Ace of Wands. Please clarify it. Pile 3. Pile 3, please clarify. Please clarify for pile 3. Okay. I'm going to check and see if this is in frame. Let's just adjust this for a second. Okay. So pile 3. As of right now, I feel like your person is, there's a lot of love here from your person. I feel like this person has realized their feelings and they have only been growing the more that they stay away from you. They feel like their feelings for you have been growing stronger with this I still love you, I promise. Despite everything, my feelings for you have only grown stronger, trumping the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of desire to rush towards you and go towards you. Now, with your love has been so profound, thank you, and gossip only hurts more. Let me interpret this for a second. I feel like this person has been realizing the value of this connection, as we've mentioned before. I feel like this person, though, worries about what you've heard from other people and how you've been perceiving them with the gossip only hurts more card. I feel like this person worries about how you see them and how your feelings are for them as of right now, because of how they've acted in the past and all of that jazz. But now with the time to set healthy boundaries and I am obsessed with you card reversed, or I am obsessed with your body reversed, I feel like this person is detaching, or they've started to realize that the sexual energy that they once started with is not going to work anymore. It's not going to cut out for this connection for you anymore, because I feel like they have been feeling you energetically retreating from them. This could also mean that this person doesn't want to come across as someone that only has obsession and desire for you. While the desire is here, I feel like they recognize again that you've set healthy boundaries with this person. You've set healthy boundaries in this connection and with them. And they can feel you retreating. They can feel you pulling away energetically, which is why they know now that they cannot come across with this energy anymore, because you're probably bored of it. You're probably tired of it. I do feel like this person sees a future in your eyes. I feel like they have imagined a future with you, or they've seen a future with you. now with the "they are waiting for you" card, which was originally on the back of this, and the "what are you waiting for" on the back of the deck, I feel like this person has been, again, retreating. They've been waiting for you to reach out. But I feel like this is also them questioning themselves why they're so stuck on staying back, why they're so stuck on staying in their place, why they haven't been reaching out to you, and why they're so afraid. I feel like this is also them worrying about why you're not reaching out to them and if you've lost feelings for them. Because I feel like this person worries if they reached out to you, if you would leave them, if you would reject them. I feel like this person is worried that if they reached out to you in that way and if they expressed to you their feelings for you, that you'd still leave them, that you'd still reject them, after they've been so vulnerable with you in that moment. Whether or not that's true, whether or not you would actually do that, is up to you. But I feel like as of right now, this person is very much in their head right now. Even though they have a lot of love for you and they have a lot of desire for you, I feel like this person is very confused on what they should do next. And especially with that Two of Swords that we got on the back of the deck for your previous spread, I feel like this person is very confused about what they should do next and how they should approach you if they ever do. But I'm more so feeling like this person is confused on whether or not you would reciprocate and whether or not you feel the same way for them, because whether or not you reciprocate is a big deal for them, and it determines what they would do next. I'm not telling you to reach out to this person, do whatever you want, but because you're absolutely not obligated to, reach out to this person if you don't feel like you want to. Only do it if you feel called to do so. But I feel like that this person has been feeling like they've been waiting a lot for this connection to play out, and maybe you have too. If you feel like you've done too much heavy lifting for this person, obviously don't reach out to this person if you feel like you've done too much heavy lifting. This person in time will realize that they need to start acting, but whether or not they will do that in the near future is not something I can predict for right now, because energetically it doesn't seem like this person is ready to reach out in the very least. They're too indecisive, they're too confused, and too afraid to reach out as of right now. So I'm going to clean this up, and then we will get into advice and guidance on what to do next. So, what advice do you have, Spirit, for pile 3? What advice do you have for pile 3? What advice do you have for pile 3? What advice do you have for pile 3? Okay. Spirit, what is your advice? Yep. Okay, they will contact you. Spirit, I'm going to move this up. Spirit, what's your advice? We have pause. Why do we have pause? Why do we have pause? We have love. Okay, that was quick. We have heal yourself. On the back of the deck, we have make an effort. Spirit, what's your advice in this situation for pile 3? What's your advice? What's your advice? Okay. Sure, okay. So we have surrender to what is. I will read those out in a second. Okay. Spirit, what's your advice? We have surrender to inner peace. Okay. Spirit, what's your advice for pile 3? What's your advice for pile 3? We have the moon, and then overall we have forgiveness again. Okay, let me see if this is in frame, and then we will continue. I may have to cut off the recording and then re-record because we only have like 8 minutes left, and I don't want to cut the reading short. So if I have to cut, then please know that that is the reason. Anyway, so for your advice, I feel like this is confirmation that this person is going to reach out. This person is going to want to contact you, perhaps digitally, whichever form of contact is the easiest for them. But I feel like you two are on pause right now. You need patience. You're going to need patience for whatever is happening right now, because if you've been wanting this person to reach out, I feel like it is necessary for there to be a pause before that can happen. This could also mean that this person will reach out to you and you will need to have time to discern what to do next. But if it hasn't happened yet, then you don't need to worry about it. You'll know what to do if this person ever reaches out to you. All you have to do is be honest with this person and be open with them. Anyway, with the love card and with the heal yourself, with the make an effort on the back of the deck, I feel like there is a lot of love here, as it's already been made clear from the previous spread. But I don't really feel like the situation is toxic in a sense. I just feel like the both of you had a false start. And the both of you, because there's been, the energy of this pile is very not going the way, it's this energy of things not going the way that you want it to, even though there is a lot of love between the two of you. So I feel like as of now, there is a need for the both of you to heal before you can make the effort. If you don't have the energy or the space to make the effort or make space for this connection, then the both of you are just going to keep going in cycles, which is why there is a need for the both of you to heal each of yourselves before you can think about this connection and think about the next steps of what's going to happen. But please know that this is confirmation that this person will reach out if you've been worried about that. The timing though will vary for each of you, so you just need to continue focusing on yourself. Now we have the surrender to what is card. It says flow with what is instead of fighting it. When you can't change a situation, compassionately accepting it exactly as it is will bring you peace. Now we also have surrender to inner peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis in quiet meditative moments. Focus on the stillness within and enjoy the inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily. So with these two cards, I just feel like you're just being called to surrender to the situation. Instead of fighting the situation and trying to control the situation, all you need to do is just flow. You don't need to worry about when this person is going to contact you. That's not something you need to worry about right now. All you need to do is work on making a more healthy routine as of right now. You need to find peace instead of finding peace in this connection. And you have all the tools that you need to do that. Now, with the moon card here and forgiveness, it says subconscious mind, feminine intuition, and for forgiveness, it says set yourself free. I feel like Spirit's really calling you to listen to your intuition, because I feel like you already know this. I feel like you already know that you need to start cultivating more peace for yourself. You need to surrender to the situation. And you perhaps already know that this person is going to contact you. But there is a need for forgiveness right now. There is a need for the both of you to set yourself free from the baggage of the past, since we had the Ten of Wands on the back of the deck. So yeah, I feel like this advice is very straightforward. You're pretty much doing what you have to do. I don't feel like there's any major issues of what I need to cover here. I feel like you already know what you have to do here. So yeah, just continue doing what you're doing. And I think that's it for this reading. I'm going to wrap up this reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. Feel free to like and subscribe and comment down below, as it shows to me that you like these pick a card readings and want more of them. It is also a way to support this channel. Also, I hope you have a good time zone wherever you are viewing this. And yeah, I hope to see you in another reading.